Hello. Yes. Good afternoon, everybody. I am Kalpit Desai, founder and CEO of Datakriti. We build very niche solutions for waste reduction. Waste is what we hate, and reducing waste is what drives us. We are based out of Bangalore in our 8th year. The latest flagship product that we have is called UJI, which I'll talk about in detail later. That is for biscuit manufacturing waste reduction. But overall, our vision is to reduce waste on a manufacturing floor. It could be any manufacturing industry. And when I say reduce waste, it can involve AI. Our core uh, as a skill set is AI. Myself have PhD and 18 years applying AI in multiple verticals, including healthcare, including energy, including capital, and now manufacturing space. Including me, we have around 10 people, also very gung-ho about reducing waste wherever possible. And now we are looking for partners. We are also looking for co-founder, looking for other leadership who are also very passionate about reducing waste, starting with manufacturing industry. Next slide, please. Now let me talk about our flagship solution, UJI. UJI is built for biscuit manufacturing plant. It is now already deployed at Britannia, one line. For last 6 months it has been running, and now we are scaling to multiple other lines within Britannia and outside. The problem that we are solving with UJI is that in a biscuit manufacturing plant, the thickness of the biscuit changes over time because of natural variations in ambience, the raw material, the process parameters, and so on. When that happens, the packing stage, the final stage of the line, struggles. Instead of 10 counts, you may get 9 biscuits or 11 biscuits. When you get less biscuits, the wrapping will still happen, but you cannot send that packet to the market because it will be non-compliant. So you have to reject that packet, you have to open that packet, that laminate paper goes to waste. You can, with some effort, recycle the biscuits that were rejected. If you send 11 biscuits in the market, you are sending 1 biscuit extra without getting paid for it, which is called excess giveaway. So these two are major problems across most of the biscuit manufacturing plants. And we solve this by putting a camera just before the packing machine. That camera is looking down at each stack that is going into the packing laminate wrapping stage. And those stacks are moving between 150 to 200 packets per minute. Looking at each stack, it observes patterns for 30 seconds. Patterns in thickness of the stack as well as how many biscuits are there in those stacks. So in 30 seconds, you get around 100 packets that move through the camera. So our AI is used for discerning those patterns, and then it is also used for coming up with the optimal setting of the packing machine to accommodate the current variation, the current state of gauge and the stack count. So we immediately change the packing machine setting in real time, and based on that, we ensure that whenever the packing machine selects the biscuits for packing, it always selects the desired count of biscuits. Always, if 10 is desired count, you always get the 10 count stacks. So based on that, because of improving the stack selection alone, we are getting minimum 1% to 3%, minimum 1% and average 3% improvement in good packet yield. This is huge for a line which is producing 50 ton of biscuits every day. Then we have 30 to 40% reduction in laminate waste because you are rejecting less biscuits. You don't have to open up so many packets and waste the laminate. We are also reducing 50 to 70% in excess giveaway because we are always ensuring that only 10 biscuits go, not 11, not 12. That excess giveaway is also reduced significantly. And when you combine these and other few parameters, the ROI is really less than 24 months. 24 months is the worst case that we are seeing. So based on this, we have proven this over last year and a half at Britannia. Uh, we are now scaling up the deployment across their multiple lines. We are also talking to two other top 10 biscuit manufacturers in India and also exploring outside India. The business as of now is already generating the cash flow, and we are seeing the line of sight for scale up with funding or without funding, either way. So that's it from my side. I think I saved you a couple of minutes, so that's what I stand for, reducing waste. Thank you. Thanks for the opportunity.
There's a presentation. Thank you, NASCOM, for giving us this opportunity. Hi, I'm Dinesh. I am the co-founder CEO for a company called Trace. Like the name of a company, uh, we've got a couple of interesting products. One which is a little boring but interesting when you hear about it, and one which is quite inquisitive, and you can meet us at stall number 6 to little more, see the live demo of it. So we are into the forgery detection on any kind of documents, and what we've done is we've used the AI to automate the background verifications for the employees as well as for any partners or vendors you onboard. Right? Now, you could say that this is very normal, there are so many people, and the very regular statement I hear from the investors is, this is a very crowded market. Yes, it is. However, what we are delivering is a report in 3 minutes, a background verification report in 3 minutes, which typically takes a couple of weeks. So we are identity, or rather, we are on a mission to identify frauds. We are in a mission to help you avoid doing a wrong hire and identify or catch any kind of fraudulent activities happening. Let it be in the employee or any of the paper document. Next slide, please. So we have three products. One is on the trace, which is the background verification piece, which is onto my right. The second one is the doc lens, and this is the most inquisitive product, which I have found when I've been selling this. What it does is basically identify any kind of forgeries which is done on the document. Now, it could be a pay slip, it could be an appointment letter, it could be a bank statement, it could be a legal deed. So we have configured around more than 75 or 50 different documents. It can identify and identify where the forgery is exactly done. And if it's a PDF, we will also give you a history of what was the information which was before and what got overlaid on it. Okay? Team, if you could just show one document. So this is a document. People from the InfoSec, please, this is not the original details of the candidate. This is something which we have changed. So if you look at it, this is one PDF which has multiple different types of documents. When we push this into the engine, what it does is first, it will segregate the documents. That is, it will identify what type of document it is. So it's not going to take everything as one document. It will consider PAN as a PAN, a bank statement as a bank statement, an education certificate as an education certificate. right? There's a step one it does. And once it does that, then it generates the report, right? If you could have the report, please. So this is the report. Now, if you could increase the font a little bit, make it a little more visible. So this is a high risk report, like you see, which means there is a manipulation which has been done by the user. And if you see the second part of it, there are different documents in one document, right? Out of which two are high risk documents, which means there's a manipulation which has been done. Okay, and we also give you the details in terms of what's the kind of manipulation done. What was the tool which was used to do the manipulation? When was this file created and when was it modified? At what time, what date, and what second? If you could scroll the report, please. So this PAN card was identified as manipulated. Next. Go next. So this is a bank statement again, which again was a red. Come back to the PAN card, Mrunal. If you see, there's an additional content which typically tells you what exactly was modified in that particular document. So while we have done this for 50 odd document types, if you have any specific document types, we can do that too, right? Additionally, what we can do is a very intelligent data processing. Document from any language, even a handwritten one, our AI engine is capable of reading it, converting that or translating that into English, and injecting data directly either into your database or into an Excel sheet or a CSV file. Okay? On top of it, we could also do the data quality check for you and understand, let's say, for example, you have a database of, let's say I'll take an example of an insurance, and you have multiple claims which are coming in. I can tell you if a particular person's claim has come multiple times from multiple different insurance companies in a few seconds. Okay? Let's go back to the slide, please. Yeah. So that's our product. It's much more than the OCR. We do, like I said, 50 plus documents. It automatically separates the different kinds of documents. It will give you the analysis. One of the observations we have had by running multiple use cases with multiple companies is a lot of people do the manipulation and they do not create a soft copy of it, just from a fear that they will get caught. They will click a picture from the screen itself using the mobile and they submit that, right? The good part is we will be able to tell you whether it is picked up from the screen, whether it was a screenshot, or whether it was clicked by the camera, and at what event or what time it happened. Okay? From an auto insurance perspective, we have an image analysis engine or a video analysis engine which can actually read the kind of damage. If you just put in, upload the video of the car, it will analyze the kind of damage and where it has happened and give you the output of it. So that's on the DocLens piece. Let's go to, I'll take a minute more, sorry. A minute more. A minute more. Okay? So this is on the background verification. Like I said, we have automated it to extent that whether you give me a volume of 1 case or 5,000 cases in a day, I don't have to increase any manpower. It's all automated and you will get the report within 3 minutes. Okay? Let's go next. Those are a few of our clients. Next. Thank you so much. We'll be happy to connect with you. We are in the stall number 6. Thank you.
Due to the technical glitch, we were not able to present the QR code from botminds.ai. Can we just do it right now for 30 seconds? Let's not have a technical glitch in that. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.